I am discussing the Karnataka CET Physics 2022. The question paper version is C4. Okay, let us see one by one. First question. A proton moves with a velocity of 5 into 10 to the power of 6, that is velocity as given, equal to 5 into 10 to the power of 6 j cap. It is acting along y direction. And then he has given the electrical field has given, and also the magnetic field has given here. B is now, and also the velocity is now, and proton is asking what is the force acting on it. The charge of the proton is 1.6 into 10 to the power of what? Minus 19 coulomb. It is plus. Okay, fine. Now we have to calculate what is the force acting on this. This problem is based on the Lorentz force here. What is Lorentz force? You know that F bar equal to Q into E bar plus Q into bracket of what? V cross B bar. This is magnetic force and this is the what? Electric force. In both cases there is electrical force experienced by the electrical field and force experienced by the magnetic field, where Q is constant, Q is common, Q into bracket of what? E bar plus of what? V bar cross of what? V bar. Okay. And again you see here 10 to the power of 6 is common is there. Here also 10 to the power of 6 is there common, and here also 10 to the power of 6 is common is there. So that I will write F bar equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 into 10 to the power of 46 is common. Now you substitute the value of E. What is the value of E? Here 4 into 2, it is what? 8I plus this 4 into 0.2, it becomes 0.8 of what? J cap. Next, this 4 into 0.1 becomes 0.4 of what? K cap. This is one quantity. Next, similarly substitute the value of V cross B. You substitute here. This is V cross B. Substitute plus of what is the value of V? V is 5 into 10 to the power of 6 is not required. 10 to the power of 6 is not required. 5 and it is 5j plus of 5j, not 5j, it is into this one. B value is substitute. The B value is it is 0.2 of what? I cap plus of what? 0.04 of what? J cap plus of what? 0.2 of what? K cap. Then come here, this quantity is there, no? Using matrices you have to do it here. Then finally what you get in this is F bar equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 13 into of what? 8 I cap plus 0.8 of J cap plus 0.4 of what? K cap. Okay, this quantity plus, using matrices you have to do it. This quantity you are getting, it is 1 into what? I cap, 1 into I cap plus of what? 1 into what? K cap you are getting. Now our job is to what? Add this I quantities. You have to add it. I, J, of course there is no J here, and next K you have to add it here. By adding, what you are getting is F bar equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 30 into bracket. Go back to the previous case. Here this is 8I plus 1I. It becomes what? 9I it is. 9I. It is 9I. Plus similarly other quantities 9I plus of what? 0.8 of what? J plus. See here, this is K quantity. This is 1 plus 0.4, it becomes what? 1.4 plus 1.4 of what? K cap. Now add, now you have to take the magnitude of this. You know this, how to calculate. 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 13. The magnitude is coefficient of phi, it is what? 81, plus it is 0.8, coefficient, it is 0.8, it comes around 0.64. Next, this one, 1.4 square becomes 1.96. By adding all these things here, you are getting 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 30. This is square root of what? 83.6. It roughly comes around 9.1 or something, it comes here. So then 1.6 into 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 30, it comes around 14.6 into 10 to the power of minus 13 Newton. This is the force acting on the proton. Let us see the answer next. You see, here there is no choice of 14.6 is not there. No choice, but 10 to the power of minus 13 is there. So that probably you may get what the bonus mark for this, or grace mark. Not bonus, grace mark. Next. Second, a solenoid of length is 50 centimeter having 100 turns. Okay. And the current is what? 2.5 ampere. I equal to 2.5 ampere. What to be calculated? The B at the end you have to calculate. B at end equal to what? Here you have to calculate the number of turns for 100 centimeter. You have to calculate. For 50 centimeter it is 100 turns is there, but for 100 centimeter, that is n equal to what? 100 into 2 equal to 200. That means n represents a number of turns per unit length, and we know that B at the end equal to formula mu naught Ni divided by what? 2. Substitute. Okay. Now mu naught value you have to substitute here. That is, what is the value of mu naught? 4 by, look into this, in this choice, the choice are not in terms of mu naught. You have to substitute the value of mu naught value, you have to substitute into what? 200 into what? 2.5 divided by what? 2. Then you calculate 2 1 ja, this is 200, and all that you multiply it and everything. Finally, you are getting how much? 3.142 into 10 to the power of minus 4 Tesla is the magnetic field. Where is the choice? This is the choice. This is the right choice. Okay, fine. Next question. A galvanometer of resistance 50 ohm. Okay. What are the given parameters? G equal to what? 50 ohm. That is okay, fine. And battery of voltage is what? V equal to what? 3 volt. Okay. Then the initial resistance R equal to how much it is? 2950 ohm. It is the resistance. A full scale deflection of what? 30 divisions is obtained in the galvanometer. In order to reduce the deflection to what? 20 divisions, what should be the resistance is asking. Here formula, use it, this formula, R dash equal to N minus of 1 into bracket G plus of what? R. This is the formula. Okay. What is N here? N equal to 30 divided by 20 equal to 3 by 2. Substitute this. R dash equal to 3 by 2 minus of 1 into bracket. G value is how much? 50. R value is how much? 2950. Substitute this. This R dash equal to 3 by 2 minus 1 becomes 1 by 2 into, it becomes what? 3000. 3000. It becomes how much? 1000 of what? 500. So that the R to be included, R net equal to the initial value is how much it is? 2950 2950 plus 1950. You add. By adding, what you are getting 4450 ohm. This is the resistance. Where is 4450? This is the right choice. Okay, fine. This is one method. We can do, there is another method also we can do it. That method is what? Here, R equal to V by IC minus of what? G, that is. Next, R plus G equal to what? V by what? IC. This R plus G, it becomes 3000 equal to 3 divided by 30 into what? K. K is the what? Sensitivity of the meter. This is equation number 1. Next is, now you need deflection is how much? 20 now. So that R dash equal to 3 divided by 20 into K, you have to write it. Minus of what? G, that is this minus of what? K. Here I am doing some alteration I am doing here. R dash equal to 3 divided by 20 into K into 30 divided by 30 minus of what? G I am. Students, here you see, now this quantity 3 by 30 K is that now. This 3 by 30 K equal to what? 3000. So that R dash equal to 3000 into what? This is this 0 it cancels. It is 3 by 2 minus of what? 50. Now R dash equal 3000 with 3, 9000. 9000 divided by 2 equal to what? 4000 of what? 500 minus of what? 50. You are getting 4450 ohm. Both answers are correct. But little bit is lengthy here, but you have to adopt that is previous method, you have to adopt this one. Okay, fine. Next question. A circular coil of wire of radius r has n turns and carries a current of what? I, and distance is given, and distance is how much? Square root of 3 into what? R. Okay. Find the magnetic field on the axis of the coil at a distance has given. X equal to square root of 3 into R. This problem is basically, the moment you read the question, you should recall it. This question belongs to which chapter it is, and also under which concept it is. This problem comes under the category of what? Magnetic field along the axis of the circular coil. You know the formula, B axis equal to what? Mu naught divided by 4 pi into what? 2 pi Ni into R square divided by what? R square plus X square raised to what? 3 by 2. Here X square becomes what? 3R square. Am I right? Now all choices are in terms of mu naught only is there here, and there is no pi. So that this pi is what get cancels first. This pi get cancels. This pi get cancels. So that B along the axis equal to mu naught divided by 2. This 2 get cancels. Into what? Ni into what? R square divided by what? R square plus, it is 3R square raised to what? 3 by 2. Now you simplify it. This is equal to mu naught divided by 2 N I R square divided R square plus 3R square, it becomes what? 4R square. 4R square raised to what? 3 by 2. This is equal to mu naught divided by 2 N I R square. 4 square root is 2. Cube means what? 8. And this is what? R cube. Here you say 1R square, 1R cube get cancels here. This get cancelled. Then what is left is 1R is left here. So that becomes mu naught Ni divided by what? 16 into what? R. So that this is the right choice. Next question. If voltage across a bulb rated is what 220 volt 100 watt. Okay, on the bulb they have written always voltage, operating voltage, and also what watt is. It is what 100 watt, and voltage is equal to what 200 volt. Fine. Drops by, that means voltage will be drops by 2.5%. When the voltage drops, then power is also what changes here. Now he is asking what is the change in the power, he is asking. Okay, fine. This problem is very similar to what theory of errors and all that. Power equal to V square divided by R. But here the R resistance of the bulb is not changing. Only that voltage is changes, so that P is directly proportional to what? V square. This is equation number 1. You differentiate. Delta P is directly proportional to 2V into what? Delta V. This is equation number 2. Then divide equation 2 by equation 1. How to do this one? Delta P divided by P equal to 2V delta V divided by what? V square. Here you see which factor get cancels here. This V get cancelled. So that delta P divided by P equal to 2 into delta V by what? V. Student, here you see the change in the voltage will be drops by how much? 2.5%. So that this is equal to 2 into 2.5%. It is nothing but 5 multiply this 5%. So that the power would decrease by how much? It is 5%. Okay, fine. Next question. A wire of certain material is stretched slowly by 10%. Wire is stretched. Its new resistance and specific resistance becomes respectively. Okay, fine. Students, the specific resistance is independent of geometry of the wire. It is independent of length and also independent of what area. So that it should be a same. Same means either here also same is there, here also same is there. Both remain same. Okay. Now we shall think it. Of course, this is not wrong. This also what? Wrong. The choice is between A and B. Now we should think it. Either A is right or B is right. Students, remember, whenever the wire is stretched, length increases, but area will be what? Decreases. Here, R is directly proportional to L divided by what? A. 10% means L dash equal to 1.1. You should remember. 20% 1.2, like that. Length will be increases by 1.1%. Okay. Then at the same time the new area will be A divided by what? 1.1. It is like this. Area will be decreases. Whatever the number is there, that you have to divide it, because the total volume will be remains same only. So that R dash is directly proportional to what? 1.1 into L. A dash, it becomes A divided by 1.1. We simplify it. R dash equal to 1.1 into 1.1 into L divided by what? A it is. Here you see this one 1.1 into 1.1. It becomes how much? It is 1.21. It is R dash equal to 1.21 times of what? It is nothing but initial resistance. So that this is not, this will be what? This one. Even without calculating all these parts also, you can judge it also. You can save the time here, because whenever the geometry changes, the resistance is also changes. So that both remain same. It is wrong. This is wrong. Okay, so the right answer is this one. This is the right choice. A is the right choice. Okay, next. A fully charged capacitor C with a initial charge is Q0 is connected to a coil of self-inductance L at t equal to 0. The time at which the energy is stored equally between the electric and magnetic field is. Remember, capacitor always stores electric charge. Inductor stores the what? Magnetic energy it stores here. Capacitor stores electrical energy and then inductor stores the what? The magnetic energy. When energy in both C and L are equal. This is a question tense. When they are equal. This is when T equal to, what is this? Pi divided by 4 into what? Omega. What is omega? We know that. We know that equation. F equal to what? 2 pi square root of what? LC. Then I multiply this F into 2 pi. It is F into what? 2 pi equal to what? Omega equal to what? 1 divided by what? Square root of what? LC. Now I will substitute this value. I will substitute this omega value. Substitute. So that T equal to pi divided by 4. What is the value of omega? 1 divided by what? Square root of LC equal to pi into square root of LC divided by what? 4. So that which is the right choice? This is the right choice. This is the right answer. Remember students, this you have to remember. The energy is stored equally, either electrical energy or magnetic energy, when T equal to what? Pi divided by what? 4 omega. This is the gravity of the problem is involved in this equation, that is. Next. 8th question. A magnetic field of flux density 1 Weber per meter square acts normal to a 80 turns coil of area 0.01 meter square if this coil is removed from the field in 0.2 second. The EMF induced in the coil is. Okay, fine. E equal to, you have to use this equation, Faraday's law, minus d phi upon what? dt. You have to use it. This is equal to minus d by dt of what? Phi 2 minus of what? Phi 1. Okay, fine. Here, final value phi 2 equal to 0. Why it is 0? Because if the coil is removed, so that there is no flux. But how to calculate flux? Initial flux phi 1 equal to phi 1 equal to how much? What is the value of flux here? Initially 1 Weber per 1 Weber per meter square. Okay, flux equal to this equation. B A into what? N, that is phi 1 equal to B value is given 1 into area is how much? What is the area? 0.01 into number of turns are what? 80. Substitute this phi 1 equal to 80 into 0.01, then you are getting 1 into 10 to the power of minus 2 into 8 into 10 to the power of 1. Better to write always 10 to the power, so that it becomes what? 0.8. Now I will substitute E equal to minus d by dt of 0 minus 0.8 divided into what? This is equal to minus 0.8 divided by, what is the timing here? 0.2 second. It is 0.2 second. That is equal to 8 by 2 equal to what? 4 volt. Check it. This is the right choice. 4 volt. The EMF induced in the coil is 4 watt. Next. Okay. This question is direct question is that here IRMS you have to calculate. No? One formula is that IRMS equal to coefficient of this is what I1 square it I1 square. Coefficient of this term cos component it is I2 square divided by what? The two terms are I1 square plus I2 square divided by what? 2. So direct formula. So that this is the what? The right choice. Next. It is a conceptual question. Which of the following statement proves that Earth has a magnetic field? Earth has a magnetic field. Okay. Here, the intensity of the cosmic rays is that no. This is the right choice. Okay. Next. A long solenoid has 500 turns. Okay, you go on write it. N equal to what? 500 turns. That. Current equal to how much it is? I equal to what? 2 ampere is passed through it. Resulting magnetic flux. It is how much? The solenoid is 4 into 10 to the power of what? Minus 3 Web per turn it is. It is actually per turn. That is mistake. It is per turn. It is. Then the self-inductance of the solenoid is asking. Here phi total equal to, you should write it like this, 4 into 10 to the power of what? Minus 3 per turn into how many turns are there? Here the totally 500 turns are there. 500. It becomes 4 into this one, you are equal to, can I write 4 into 5? It is 2 into 10 to the power of 3 into 10 to the power of minus 3 equal to 2 Weber. It is 2 Weber. Flux is no. That. Now you want to calculate the L value. We know that equation phi equal to what? L into I. It is phi total. Okay. What I want to calculate here? L I want to calculate. I know the value of current. Therefore, L equal to flux total divided by what? Current. This is equal to 2 divided by 2 equal to 1 amp. Sorry, 1 Henry it is. It is 1 Henry. 1 Henry. Is the choice? Yes, 1 Henry. 1 Henry. It's a one mistake. It is turn, per turn it is. 12th one. Which of the following radiations of electromagnetic waves has highest wavelength? Highest wavelength means lowest frequency. One should know the electromagnetic spectrum. It is first one is radio waves. Next one is microwaves. Next one is infrared. Infrared. Next is visible. Next is UV rays. Next is what? X-rays, like that. Here, the lowest frequency in the electromagnetic spectrum is radio waves, but of course, there is no radio waves. Next is what? This microwaves. So that this is the right choice. If they ask the question, which radiation has the shortest wavelength? Means X-rays, it comes here. Of course, the question is what? Highest wavelength is asking. So that this microwaves has what? Highest wavelength. Lambda more. It is what? Lambda maximum. Next one. The power of an equiconcave lens. Equiconvex. It is negative because power is what? Minus, and is made of a material of refractive index 1.6. Then what is the radius of curvature of that lens? Here equi means R1 equal to what? R2 equal to what? R. This is the equation. And power has given. Power equal to what? 4.5 diopter. Of course, it is minus because it is a concave lens. Power equal to 1 by F equal to N minus of 1 into bracket 1 divided by R1 minus 1 divided by R2. Student, remember here, concave. For the concave, can I draw it like this? This is the concave lens. This is R1. It is on the left side, no? Center of curvature is on the left side. So that R1 is negative, that is. But this is what R2, here center of curvature is here. It is R2 is what? Positive. Equi means R1 equal to R2 equal to R. I will modify this equation. Power equal to 1 by F equal to 1 N minus of 1 into bracket minus 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. I am right. So that 1 by F equal to N minus of 1 into bracket minus 2 divided by what? R. Now substitute the values. N value is given. What is the N value here is given? 1.6 is the N value. 1.6 is the N value. So that 1.6 minus 1, it is 0.6 into 2 divided by what? R. It is with minus sign. What is the power? Power equal to how much it is? Power equal to 4.5. It is what? 4.5. Either you can consider the negative sign here, or you can consider in the P, or you can consider the negative sign in the R. Therefore, R equal to 1.2. This I will multiply it 1.2 divided by what? 4.5 with minus sign. This is equal to 12 divided by what? 45. 45. It is in the meter, it is there. Now you have to convert to centimeter, multiply by 100 you do, and then simplify it with minus sign. Don't forget, minus of 26.6 centimeter. 26.6 centimeter. Because all answers are in centimeter is there, so that this is the right choice. Clear? Because the negative sign is absorbed here, only I absorbed here, that is. Okay. Next. A ray of light is passing through an equilateral glass prism. In such a manner that the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of emergence. Remember, whenever the word the angle of incidence equal to angle of emergence means it must be a minimum deviation. And these angles is equal to 3/4 of it. And which kind of prism here? Equilateral prism in the wordings. Equilateral means A equal to what? 60 degree. And here I1 equal to I2 equal to what? I. And don't write small d, you have to write what? Capital. And what is the angle of incidence has given? I equal to what? 3/4 of the angle of the prism in the given. This is equal to 3/4 into what? 60 equal to 45 degree, because it is 4 1 ja 415, that is 4 1 ja 415 equal to 45 degree. Now you know the formula, deviation. D equal to I1 plus I2 minus of what? A. In the wordings only you should judge it. Here angle of incidence is equal to the angle of emergence, means I1 equal to I2 equal to what? R. Then capital D equal to 2I minus of what? A equal to 2 into I is 45, it is 90 minus of 60 equal to 30 degrees. Simple problem. It's 30 degrees. Okay, fine. Next. Okay. A convex lens of focal length F is placed somewhere between the object and a screen. Fine. The distance between the object and the screen is what? X. If the numerical value of the magnification of the lens is what? M, then the focal length of the lens is. This is the convex lens. Here, this is F, this also what? F. Here, distance between this is the object, and somewhere here the image is formed. Correct. Distance between the object and the what image? Here the screen is placed. This is the screen. Image is always formed on the screen. Okay. Distance between the object and the screen is what? X. I have written what? X. Fine. Distance between the, 1 minute. Here, optic center. All distance are measured from the optic center, so that this distance I will call it as a what? U. It is object distance. Then this distance is what? Image distance. I will write in terms of X minus of what? U. You see, object distance is this. Now, I am writing some terms. I am writing here. U equal to what? Minus of U, because object is placed on the left side according to Cartesian coordinates or sign convention. That V equal to image distance is on the right side, so that this value is X minus of what? U. And then M equal to what? Minus of M, because real image is formed. It's not virtual. Here it is what? The real image is formed. Now, M equal to, you know the formula, V divided by what? U. Then substitute. What is M? Minus of M equal to this one. V divided by 1 minute. Substitute the value of V. V equal to what it is? X minus of what? U. U equal to what? Minus of what? U. You substitute. Then simplify this. It is M into U equal to minus minus plus equal to X minus of what? U. Rearrange the terms here. By rearranging, X equal to M plus 1 into what? U. This is first point. This is 1. Then what about U equal to? U equal to, and here from this you can simplify it. Here M U equal to X minus of what? U. I want to calculate X. X equal to MU plus of U, then X equal to M plus of 1 into what? U. I know these two. Sorry. These two parameters I know that. X you know and M is no. Okay, fine. X equal to M plus 1 U. Or U equal to X divided by what? M plus 1. I am using this U value, X value and all that in the, you know the lens equation, you know that. What is the lens equation here? Lens 1 divided by F equal to 1 by V 1 by V minus 1 by U. Okay. This is 1 divided by F equal to 1. Here V equal to, we know that V value equal to, V equal to what is the formula? X minus of what? U, you know that. Okay, previous space. What is X? You know that. M plus 1 of what? U. Substitute this. It is V equal to V equal to M plus of 1 into what? U minus of U. So that V equal to M into what? U. And what is U? You know this. What is U? U equal to what? X divided by M plus 1. Substitute this. X divided by what? M plus 1. If you already is numerical one, that is. Here 1 by F equal to 1 by V. What you have to write? 1 by V. It is M into X into bracket of what? M plus 1. M plus 1. Okay. This is 1 by V. Minus U value substitute. What is the U value here? U value is this one. X divided by M plus 1. X divided by M plus 1. That means it's minus sign. That is X minus of what? X divided by M plus 1. Simplify. 1 divided by F equal to M plus 1 divided by Mx plus this minus sign plus it is M plus 1 divided by what? X. Somewhat confusion is there here in calculating V and U and all that. 1 by F equal, which is a common factor here. M plus 1 is a common factor in both cases. Here this is M plus 1. Here also M plus 1 is a common factor. M plus 1 into bracket 1 divided by what? Mx plus 1 divided by what? Yeah. Again X is also common factor here. M plus 1 divided by X. It is 1 by M plus 1 here. Then what you are getting? This is equal to 1 divided by X into bracket of what? M plus 1. This is M plus 1. This one, by solving this, what you are getting? Again M plus 1 divided by what? M you are getting. So that the final answer is 1 by F equal to M plus 1 whole square divided by what? M into X. This is 1 by F I calculated, but I need F. Therefore, F equal to what is the value? Mx divided by what? M plus 1 whole square. This is the answer. Let us check it. The choice is there or not. Mx divided by M plus 1 whole square. This is the right choice. But somewhat lengthy problem it is. Lengthy one it is. Okay. Next. A series resonant AC circuit contains a capacitance of 10 to the power of minus 6 Faraday. C equal to 10 to the power of minus 6 Faraday. That L equal to what? 10 to the power of minus 4 Henry. The frequency of the electric oscillations will be, here F is asking. Okay, fine. It is a LC resonant circuit. F equal to 1 divided by 2 pi square root of what? LC. This equation to use it. Substitute all the values. This is equal to 1 divided by 2 pi square root of L value is 10 to the power minus 4. This is 10 to the power minus x equal to 1 divided by 2 pi square root of 10 to the power of what? Minus 10. This is equal to 1 divided by 2 pi into 10 to the power of what? Minus 5 square root of this. You transfer it to the numerator, then you are getting 10 to the power of 5 divided by 2 pi hertz. So that this is the right choice. Somewhat easiest problem it is. In a series LCR circuit, it is not bad, it is ohm, it is okay. R is given, L is given, C is given, and omega is there. Okay. What is the value of R? R equal to 300 ohm. 300 ohm. Then L equal to what? 0.9 Henry. C equal to how much? 2 microfarad. Then omega equal to how much? 1000 has given. What to be calculate? Impedance. What is the formula for the impedance? Z equal to what? R square plus of what? XL minus of XC whole square. But how to calculate XL? XL equal to what? Omega into L equal to what? 1000 into what? 0.9 equal to 900 ohm. This is XL. Then XC equal to 1 divided by what? Omega C equal to 1000 into 10 to the power of what? C value is how much? Minus 6 into what? 2. This comes around 1000 divided by 2. What is 1000 by 2? Equal to 500 ohm. We know XL, XC and R. Now I will substitute all the values. I will substitute here. Z equal square root of. That is 300 square plus XL value is, it is 900 minus 500 square here. Here 100 is common, 00 is common in all the cases. Z equal to 300 square plus 900 minus 500, it is what? 400 square. It is nothing but 3 square plus 4 square. 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, that is what? 5. So that finally you are getting Z equal to what? 500 ohm you are getting. Where is 500 ohm? That is the right choice. Okay. This is also direct formula is there. Next. For light diverging from a point source, light, it is an ordinary light. I think we would have seen there is a torch and all that, where the light will be spreads and also intensity is also what? Decreases. So that the intensity decreases in proportional to the what? Distance. Okay, because intensity is directly proportional to what? Square, inversely proportional to square of the what? Distance. Sorry, that is what? I is directly proportional to the square 1 by what? D square. Next, the fringe width for the red color as compared to that of what? Violet color is asking. The fringe width is asking. Students, we know the formula beta equal to what? Lambda into d by d. Here beta is directly proportional to what? Lambda. If lambda is more, then beta is more. But one should know the approximate value of lambda of red color is how much it is? 700 nanometer is that. And lambda of which color? Violet color. This violet equal to nearly, it is what? 380 or something, 380 nanometer. So that it is almost double now. If lambda is more, then beta is more. How many times lambda is more? Lambda of red is nearly equal to 2 times of what? Lambda of what? Violet. And hence that is the beta of red is nearly equal to 2 times of what? Beta of what? Violet. And this is double. So that this is the right choice. Next. In case of Fraunhofer diffraction at a single slit, the diffraction pattern on the screen is correct for which the following the statement is. Without reading all the choice, recall it. Your electromagnetic, the diffraction spectrum for is like this. Is it right? This is called as an what? Central bright band. It is what? And these are the what? That is minima, secondary minima, secondary maxima. So that central bright band having alternate dark and bright bands of decreasing intensity. Central bright band having alternate dark and bright bands of decreasing intensity on either side. This question is repeated to center. Alternate dark and bright bands of decreasing intensity on either side. Okay, actually these both are repeated here. That is what you mark anyone you can write it. Oh, bright and dark band having alternate central, not dark, it is wrong, central bright band, so that this is the right choice. This is the central bright band is there. This is the bright band, and alternative what? You are getting bright and dark bands on either side. You are getting. So that this is the what the right choice. Okay students, now I will stop my discussion at this point. In the next video, I will going to cover another 20 questions. I will going to cover it.